welcome back to My Little Investigations, Case 1, True Blue Scootaloo. Okay, after 2 failed or lost attempts at recording this is attempt number 3. So, my birthday was yesterday. I kinda forgot about it though. But anyway, in celebration of the first time I was ever drawn, I'm going to have a live stream. So if you want to suggest any games for me to play, nothing scary though, please. I definitely will not play Five Nights at Freddy's, so don't even ask. Sorry, Five Nights at Freddy's is the title that I will not play. That's just too scary. So any other genre that isn't, you know, probably not FPS or horror, feel free to suggest it down below. So, let's begin. And talk to Sweetie Belle.
So, about the noise in the clubhouse. I don't suppose I could go in and have a look?
Sorry, Twilight, but the clubhouse is for official Crusader business only. No adult ponies allowed. Except Applejack, sometimes, since she owns the farm and everything.
Applebloom, help me out here.
Oh, it's alright, Sweetie Belle. I've made Twi here an honorary Cutie Mark Crusader for today.
But she has a cutie mark.
I know! That's what makes her honorary. Duh!
Oh, okay then. Welcome to our clubhouse, honorary cutie mark Crusader.
I had to play through this game twice so that I could, you know, try to get back to this spot, because I recorded other parts and it was kind of annoying.
Thanks, Sweetie Belle.
Let's talk to Applebloom.
So, about that honorary Cutie Mark Crusader ship.
No!
What?
You're sure? I'd love to study what goes into Cutie Mark Crusading for science.
I don't understand.
No means no, Twi. I can't jeopardize the integrity of our outfits. Not even for a friend. I'm sorry, Twi.
Sheesh. So serious all of a sudden. Alright. Let's just get to the clubhouse.
Alright, Twi.
Okay, now let's go in.
Ugh! Applebloom! I thought I told you not to let any non-Crusaders in here. Oh, don't you worry about that, Scootaloo. I made Twi here an honorary Crusader for today. You what? Ugh, Applebloom, that's not something you just do on your own. Oh, but she found your ribbon. Ain't it worth something? She did? Really? Really?
Yes, really?
Yes, I did.
Oh, give it here!
Not so fast.
Hold your horses there, Scootaloo. First, I have a few things to ask about, if I may.
Ugh, really, Twilight?
Yes, really.
You want this ribbon back, right?
Fine, make it quick!
So impatient. Jeez. Let's talk to her.
Scootaloo, I have to ask you about last night.
Oh, last night?
Yes, last night.
Yes, last night. Or, more specifically, where you were last night.
I don't know what you're talking about, Twilight.
Lie.
Oh, I think you do, Scootaloo. I've already talked to Applebloom about some of it.
Applebloom? What? Ugh. What did she say, Twilight?
I know that you three were around town square.
Practicing a comedy routine, though for some odd reason the voice actress doesn't say that.
So
I don't
perhaps
get
we
it.
should start there.
Is everything alright, Twilight?
Well, yes. It's just that right around here is usually when...
Hi!
There she is!
Right on schedule.
Oh my gosh, Twilight, this is exciting! You finally come across a confrontation!
Uh-huh.
Now, these are a whole lot like interrogations, except they're longer and cooler! This time, when you totally present some evidence and show that pony who's boss, they may just keep on coming. They're not gonna give in right away. That wouldn't be any fun.
Sure it would!
Oh no, it'd be so terrible if some pony around here actually just told me something.
I agree with her sarcastic statement.
Basically, you're gonna soon enough see multiple topics, and you gotta bring each of them to a conclusion before you finally get to the bottom of things. Kind of like how you gotta get to the middle of a jelly donut to get to the sweet filling.
Well, I can do that.
But uh-oh, here's a part that might make you all frowny wowny. If you present the wrong evidence too many times, well, then it's all over, Buster. That pony's never gonna tell you anything.
But, wait, what? What do I do then?
Oh, well then you just start over.
Start over?
Yep.
Well, yeah, you just try again from the screen, and the confrontation will start back over like nothing ever happened.
Pinky, I don't think conversations work that way.
They do when they're a video game.
It's like she doesn't even know this is a video game. Well, good luck! I'm rooting for you.
This is why I like Pinkie Pie.
Is she always like that?
Probably.
Yes. Yes, she is.
Oh, one other thing. You also
she's
can't leave or save the game once a confrontation starts.
Okay.
Wait, what?
But don't worry. You can't start them when you don't have everything you need. Super convenient, right?
Sure.
Well, maybe not as convenient as if they just tell you everything at the start, but that'd be no fun at all.
It'd be a lot easier.
Okie dokie Loki. Now that's everything. Bye!
Bye, Pinkie.
I have everything I need for this? Well, that's a start, I guess. But now it's time to put everything together. Anyways, Scootaloo, about last night and your comedy routine.
It was supposed to be a secret. But yeah, we've been working on a comedy routine for Rarity's birthday. I imagine you already heard that much from Apple Blabbermouth. We started pretty late in the evening around Town Square.
Sorry about
we
that
couldn't
lag
be there when
spike
there weren't
earlier.
any ponies around. We made some pretty good progress, if I do say so myself. I mean, I'd hope we did, considering we were there for, over an hour. And that's about it. We're still not there yet, but I think we're getting there. Not sure why you were wondering about this, but there it is.
Scootaloo is being awfully vague here. And given what I know already, I have a feeling I know why. I'm gonna have to try to make her be more specific if I have a hope of getting somewhere.
It was supposed to be a secret. But yeah, we've been working on a comedy routine for Rarity's birthday. I imagine you already heard that much from Apple Blabbermouth.
Okay, so what you want to do...
We started pretty late in the evening around Town Square, so we could be there when there weren't
Oops,
any
I
ponies
clicked
around.
too soon. Okay, so what you want to do is press this statement for more info.
Just a minute.
That's what happened when you started.
And
What
she'll give you
happened after you
another...
started? Were you just
statement.
working on that routine? Nothing else?
Well, yeah. Can't say we did much else.
I think you did.
Can't see much out of place so far, at least. Alright. Do you think you could tell me what you did do?
After we we got started, we got into our routine pretty heavily. Heck, we were working on it non-stop until we called it a night.
You didn't work non-stop. You took a break.
Wait a second. Not entirely non-stop, I'm afraid.
Huh?
I happen to know that you three took a break part of the way through your practice session. And I also happen to know that neither Apple Bloom nor Sweetie Belle knew where you were during that time.
Apple Bloom!
Sorry, Scootaloo.
Well, what about it?
He's just trying to help you, Scootaloo.
Maybe we did take a break and I went off somewhere else. What about it? Doesn't mean anything. It's not like you know where I was.
Oh, don't I? For this, I guess accusation. Well, she's not really accusing us of anything. But to counter this claim against us, we can present either the ribbon, Rarity's profile, or Scootaloo's profile. And I'm gonna present Scootaloo's profile. Present.
How's this? Actually, I think I have a pretty good idea of where you were.
What? How?
I talked to Rarity earlier and learned that she witnessed an orange and purple pony running out the door after she discovered her home had been ransacked and her prize jewels stolen. And I also found part of this ribbon just outside the window to her boutique. Not to mention there were tire tracks that looked suspiciously like your scooters, leading directly to that window. Sounding familiar yet, Scootaloo?
Well...
Yay! We knocked the counter down a little bit.
Actually, no. Can't say it is.
What?
What?
Come on, Twilight. None of that points to me. Listen to yourself. I jumped through her window to break in. I mean, that's gonna hurt.
We didn't
Not
say
to
you
mention make
jumped.
a lot of noise.
But we didn't say you jumped.
And why in the world would I steal anything from some pony whose sister I'm friends with? That makes no sense. All you've got is circumstantial evidence.
I don't know whether to be annoyed by her stubbornness or impressed by the fact that she correctly used the phrase circumstantial evidence in a sentence. Stay cool, Twilight. You already know what you need here. You just need to find ways to prove it to her.
Honestly, Twilight, I can't believe this. You're accusing me of stealing from my best friend's sister? What's gotten into you? Give me one good reason why I'd steal from her. No, not even just from her. From any pony. I didn't steal anything, Twilight. I'm not a thief, and you can't prove otherwise.
I'm sorry for doing this to you, Scootaloo, but the truth has to come out if I'm going to be able to help you in this. I hate to say it, but I think some pony very close to you accidentally gave you a motive here, Scootaloo. Even if you didn't actually do it.
Honestly, Twilight, I can't believe this. You're accusing me of stealing from my best friend's sister? What's gotten into you? Give me one good reason why I'd steal from her. No, not even just from her. From any pony.
Okay, now to answer this question, you present Rainbow Dash's advice.
Wait a second.
Alright.
Alright, what?
I can, in fact, provide a motive for why you'd want to steal Rarity's prize jewel.
Uh-huh.
Scootaloo, I know that a short while ago, Rainbow Dash gave you a very special ribbon of hers and told you a few choice words.
Excuse me?
Among those, however, was the instruction that you should do something very daring for you and your friends. I trust you know where I'm going with this. If you really did do a bold heist of Rarity's boutique in the middle of the night to steal her most precious jewel, that would certainly be awfully daring.
Yes, it would.
What? No, Twilight, no! You got it all wrong! That wasn't it at all! After she said that, I started practicing scooter tricks, not theft! Stealing things from fool, Twilight. I never! You remember those tricks that Rainbow Dash did at the Best Young Flyer competition, right? I had to try one of those out! Of course I can't fly, so, well, I kinda have to make do with what I can do. You remember that trick where she spun clouds around, right? So awesome! Well, not as awesome as the Sonic Rain Boom, of course, but I figured, you know, maybe I'd work up to that. The carousel boutique's nice and round, so I've been practicing going around it at top speed. I'm getting pretty good at it. Anyway, the point is, that was not what I had in mind when she gave me that advice. At all.
All right, Scootaloo.
Okay.
I believe you.
Scootaloo's trick. Scootaloo has been practicing a scooter trick in which she circles around and around the carousel boutique. Scootaloo's trick added to evidence.
Come on, Twilight! Even you have to admit that the story you're telling here sounds awfully far-fetched. First, there's the window itself. I mean, really, Twilight? You're going to claim that I rolled directly towards the window and crashed through it? Why in the hoof would I do that?
But that's not what happened.
Second, if all that Rarity said was what color the pony was, then that could have been any pony. We're pretty colorful, you know. Unless you have evidence that only I could have fit that description.
You're the only orange and purple pony I can think of.
Really, this is some pretty darn weak evidence, Twilight. I don't know what you did to make the others talk, but if this is your best, I'm not impressed.
I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere here without some solid evidence. I must be able to answer one of these questions she's asking. But the question is, which?
Come on, Twilight! Even you have to admit that the story you're telling here sounds awfully far-fetched.
And the question we can answer is this one.
First, there's the window itself. I mean, really, Twilight? You're going to claim that I rolled directly towards the window and crashed through it? Why in the hoof would I do that?
Because a scooter trick went wrong, maybe?
Wait a second.
No. Actually, I'm not gonna claim that you rode directly towards the window, because that's not what happened.
Well, then what?
You said it yourself. You've been practicing going around the Carousel Boutique at top speed, right?
Yeah.
What do you think might happen if, say, Opalescence were to suddenly be in the way? We did find her hair near the tire marks after all.
Ooh.
You'd have to swerve pretty hard to avoid hitting her, right? Hard enough that you might leave tire marks and lose control of your scooter. And then perhaps crash and be launched accidentally through the window of her boutique? Am I getting warm, Scootaloo?
Bingo. Bullseye. Can't get warmer than that. Enough
Yay,
already.
we win!
Do you think, now, you might be willing to finally tell me what happened that night?
Apple Bloom?
Twilight can help you, Scootaloo. I can just feel it.
We'll clear your name, Scootaloo. It's okay. Just gotta trust us.
All right. No more running, hiding, or dodging. I'll just give it to you straight. Not much else to do now, right?
Finally.
You already know most of it, so, well, I won't bore you with those details. Yeah, I was practicing that trick. Oba got in front of me. I tried to avoid her and wham! Before I knew it, I was flying through that window. I guess the star from my ribbon got caught on something was torn off when I did. Honestly, I didn't see much when I was there. I saw some dark figures who I think got startled when I crashed through the window. They ran away pretty quickly after I did. I heard one of them trip, at which point I heard a pretty scary growl and a yelp, as well as the sound of, well, something getting ripped. By a claw, I guess? It didn't take me long to figure out what was going on and that I needed to get the heck out of here, so I ran as quickly as I could.
Shouldn't that be the heck out of there instead of here?
And, well, that's about it, really. I totally forgot about the scooter when I left since I was in such a panic, so I came back and got it later.
In the first attempt of this, I had, stopped about midway through this confession, so you're gonna hear some of this stuff in the next video.
I hadn't actually thought about what happened to your scooter until just now. Any reason you bring that up?
It's strange, Twilight. I feel like there are thousands of ponies somewhere out there, watching us, looking closely for missing information, and judging us harshly if they find any.
That's oddly specific.
Call it a Philly's instinct.
Well, thanks, Scootaloo. I think it's about time I paid the Carousel Boutique a second look.
And we'll do that next time.
Oh, and before I forget, here's your ribbon back. Sorry to have used it as a bit of a bargaining chip.
Yay!
Ribbon removed from evidence. You no longer have a partner. Aw. Okay, because I forgot to last time, I'm gonna look around the clubhouse a bit before heading, before ending the video.
I'm guessing that Scootaloo did most of the interior decorating of this clubhouse?
Actually, no, I did. Well, Scootaloo does host weekly meetings for the Rainbow Dash Band Club. And these pictures are the results of an art contest I hosted. Aren't they awesome, Twilight? The best pictures ever? Huh?
Yes. Just like the other couple dozen of them you've shown me in the past. In rapid succession. Sheesh. I didn't know there were that many poses you could even put one pony in.
Let's take a look at the newspaper stack.
Oh, hey! New copies of the full free press. How has that been going? Now that, well, Diamond Tiara isn't in charge of it anymore.
Well, to be honest, Twi, not many ponies read the school newspaper anymore. Yeah! Featherweight was always better at taking pictures anyway. I can't believe Miss Cheerily put him in charge.
Really? What's wrong with it?
Twi, just read the cover stories and you'll see what I mean.
Mr. Waddles went to the store today. This is, news? And how in Equestria did you write an entire article on this?
The same way I did when I wrote the Cutie Mark Crusaders speech. A sleepless night and a big thesaurus to find lots of awesome big words to use. Not bad, don't you think, Twilight?
Mr. Waddles' extemporaneous, vindictive, superlative, mollify, intransigence. Scootaloo, this isn't even a sentence. It's just several large words strung together.
Yeah, it's not my best work, but I have better things to do than write boring stories for the school newspaper.
Dedication is not your middle name, I'm guessing.
Nope, probably not.
Who's this? I don't remember you hanging out with this pony before.
Twilight, I would think that was obvious.
Oh, well, in that case, is it Sunbloom from school?
No.
Berry Pinch?
It looks like Berry Punch, or maybe it's Berry... Who's Berry Pinch? Is that the same as Berry Punch? I don't know. Oh no, Berry Pinch might be Berry Punch's relative? I don't know.
Cat and Cloudy?
No! Come on, Twilight, you're not even trying!
What? No! I swear I am! I just don't know who it is.
It's Winona, Twilight! Winona!
That's Winona?
Sweetie Belle, by any chance were you the painter?
Yep, Rarity was super proud of me.
Oh, now I see the resemblance. No, wait. Nope. Still nothing.
No, I don't see how... That looks like a pony instead of a dog. Dang. Paintbrushes.
Oh, hey, paintbrushes. What are these for?
Painting?
Duh! Full paint and stuff! All three of us love arts and crafts while we are in school, so why not continue that at our weekly meetings?
What sort of things do you make with them?
Anything we need for our adventures. You name them, we probably have painted them. We painted vehicles, hang gliders, props, fireworks, giant greeting cards, live animals, and a bunch of other cool stuff.
Back up there.
Live animals?
Live animals?
Yeah! We saw how cool the painted animals at the circus looked, and we wanted to try our hooves at painting some. We tried our luck with some cows and chickens on the farm, but Applejack got pretty angry at us the next morning since Aunt and Uncle Orange came to visit. Still, the looks on the orange faces were too funny.
That creates so many questions in my mind that I really think it would be best to leave it there and not ask any of them.
I don't think we can look at anything else. Nope, so I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed.